A soft leaf surface can justify a premium only if the plant still looks credible under the lighting, at the viewing distance, and in the operating conditions of its final location. Real touch may describe a more convincing finish, but it is not a material standard, a durability certificate, or proof of commercial-grade performance. The buying decision should begin with 5 observable factors: leaf finish, plant form, tactile quality, care access, and specification transparency. These criteria separate a visible result from a promotional label and make it easier to compare products on evidence. First, examine leaf sheen, color variation, veining, and edges. Standard plastic foliage often becomes noticeable when repeated surfaces reflect light in exactly the same way. More credible foliage generally uses restrained sheen, controlled tonal variation, and leaves positioned at different angles. Veining should reinforce the form without appearing like an overly detailed printed pattern. Lighting is critical. Cool office LEDs may emphasize shine, while directional lighting in hospitality interiors can create strong highlights. Assessment should therefore take place against a background and under lighting that closely resemble the intended room. Use 3 viewing distances. From the entry point, the foliage should read as a coherent green mass rather than a flat decorative object. From seating distance, it should provide depth and structure without distracting glare. At arm's length, the leaf faces, stems, edges, and joins should still appear intentional. Next, assess the silhouette. Artificial foliage is read as a complete form before individual leaves receive attention. Changes in stem height and irregular leaflet spacing usually appear more natural than a mechanically uniform arrangement. The shape must also suit the layout. A dense plant may anchor a corner, while a narrower vertical profile may be more appropriate beside a circulation route. Tactile realism should be evaluated separately from visual realism. A leaf can feel soft while the overall plant still looks repetitive. Conversely, convincing room distance foliage may use a relatively simple surface texture. In locations where visitors can approach the plant, check for sharp edges, exposed joins, and stems that become unstable after gentle adjustment. On a high shelf, tactile finish may carry less value. Maintenance is another part of perceived quality. Low maintenance does not mean maintenance-free. Dust can flatten color, make shine more visible, and shorten the perceived service life of an otherwise usable item. Confirm the recommended cleaning method, access to the base, and whether foliage can be dusted without dislodging stems. A longer service life depends on keeping the plant clean, stable, and reusable through layout changes. Product disclosure completes the assessment. Declared dimensions, intended setting, care limits, base arrangement, and known restrictions are more useful than broad statements about realism. Material composition, coating chemistry, sunlight resistance, cleaning compatibility, and expected service life require separate confirmation when they are not documented. A weighted comparison can help clarify priorities. Visual realism may carry the greatest influence, followed by form and proportion, tactile finish, care and reuse, and specification transparency. The weighting should change with the setting. A hospitality lobby may prioritize appearance under room lighting and cleaning access, while a residential buyer may care more about close viewing and compatibility with an outer planter. Consider a declared indoor Zanzibar gem format measuring approximately 80 by 80 by 110 centimeters. Its scale makes it a floor-standing visual anchor rather than a small filler plant. Before installation, the buyer still needs to verify the base dimensions, delivery handling, final spread after shaping, material details, and any project-specific requirements. An outer pot may also change the visual scale and required clearance. The final decision should rest on what remains credible from the doorway, from a seat, and at arm's length. When finish, form, maintenance, and disclosure all support the intended application, real touch becomes useful evidence of suitability rather than an unsupported promise.